Have you ever experienced somebody loving you
Yes.
for who you are
Yes.
without giving them anything?
All my life I wanted to be free, so I think I'm like a freedom warrior. I'm looking every day for injustice, to find injustice,
Great.
and I'm addicted to find injustice. I don't know why.
This is what all your films are about.
I think the film is about my future Oscar, and I feel angry when I think about the critics who will decide that I will win or not win.
This is the war inside. I hope it will destroy you in a positive way until the real Ştefan emerge. And
When? By listening to you, I felt that when I'm making movies, I feel the time doesn't exist.
Yes.
But I'm making movies
Yes.
with dramatic cases.
Yes.
People suffering.
Right. This movie is all about you.
No, I want to receive Oscar.
Yes, you will
I
get
want to win an Oscar.
Great, you get an Oscar about you.
But it's not about me, it's about these cases.
It is about
Maybe about my traumas.
you will
about my
get
hidden
you will
traumas.
get an Oscar for your drama. Our pain and suffering in the world is the creation of a new world. But we must be conscious.
For example, last year, a mother came with her son,
Yeah.
19 years old, at Suceava, and I became friend with his son.
Yes.
He was very ill. He had cancer. 5 months ago, he died. I tried to collect money for him. I don't know, I think I made 100,000 euro for him, but he died. And after that, I decided to make a movie about him. And when I have spoken with him, he told me he would love to see a snowman. But we were in the summertime there.
It is so simple to me. You are trying to heal yourself through your work. That's all. Now, it is better to be conscious of it, not unconscious. That's what you're doing.
But I am conscious about
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, so you.
This is the drama, because I know what happens to
Okay,
me.
you understand that you're trying to heal yourself by doing all these things? You understand this?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the problem now about this? What is upsetting you about this?
I'm trying to, I don't know, to say to myself that I'm making my passions, but I also want to help the others in a way.
What is the passion come from our pain?
To respect myself.
Yes.
And not to work, to play. When I feel I am playing, not working, I think this is the happiness.
Can you accept, not, see, the language is difficult. Can you feel and understand that you were hurt? Do you know that you were hurt when you were a child?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Can you feel that when you are doing these things with two people, you are revisiting your biggest wish in the world that you never had?
I don't know. I'm afraid to answer.
I can see it straight in your face, yes. That's what you're doing. You actually, you're a very powerful person and you have resources and you have a lot of energy. So you have created the world you never had for other people and for you. This is not unique, many people doing this. The source of all my strength and achievement is the same as well. Evolution is driven by us. After every war, there is expansion. After every destruction, there's expansion. Your life has been destructed, and now you're going through expansion. I hope that doesn't feed your narcissism. That's what you're doing. But why you're not able to answer my question?
I don't know. I feel I have to find my path, to find my way.
Okay.
And, I know what is my way, but I don't feel comfortable on my way.
Okay.
All my life I wanted to find my way.
You look like you walk on a tightrope. You know a tightrope, like in a circus when somebody walking on a rope? Yes? You're walking on a tightrope, yeah? You want to remain in control, but you can fall. You can fall. And you were down there before, and you can't afford to fail. You can't afford it. So you are in a position of power all the time. Can you accept falling?
I'm afraid to fall
Yes.
because I think it hurts a lot.
Yeah, well, that is the piece that's missing, that's irritating you. When you are afraid. Everything
I became afraid to be afraid.
Yes, well, everything you're doing, yes, you did it so well that you will never fall. But you will not heal until you fall.
I have to fall.
But you cannot do it intentionally. Because this is what you did in the last interview. You fell intentionally, not spontaneously. You're trying to force the fall. Yes, you need to
This
fall.
is the reason I'm trying to be vulnerable.
You cannot try to be vulnerable. You are vulnerable.
So
How
now
can
am I vulnerable?
you are, when we are strong, yes, our resistance is also strong. You have a very powerful strength, yes, but your fight is also strong against being vulnerable. So everything you're doing, you're in absolute control. It's okay. Don't see it as a problem. It's okay. This is where you are. But that will shift. Now I want to say the most important thing, okay? We're talking about negative things, about now you see yourself cannot face this and cannot do this. Underneath all this, there is another person who really, genuinely and authentically want to make a difference to this world and love people. Yes, but that part is now hidden totally with layers above. You see? You want to go there too quickly, to that part.
Too quickly.
Yes.
I'm trying this for years.
Yes.
For 20 years, I think.
Well, the way you're doing it is not going to get you there.
So what should I do?
Yeah, you don't want, let's say, you need to go to the fire in order to be safe. But you won't allow yourself to be in the fire.
I was in a fire.
Not literally fire.
Not because I came back into my childhood with my mind. So
with your
I
mind.
think as long as I was there, what should I do now? To remain there?
Well, do you want to take a risk?
I don't want to risk.
Do you want to take a risk?
Yes, every day. I love the risk.
No, the risk I'm going to offer is different than all the risk you've taken every day. Allow someone to love you and let them see you at your worst moment. And if you experience this person stay with you, that's quite a risk.
And if I don't know, I can't stand this, I can't support this, I don't want this method.
You want
This is the only one?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think it's the only one.
It is. Well, every time I start seminars, I've been saying something for 30 years and it's still working. If you want to heal something, you have to do something you have not done before. You're good at these things. But what you're doing, there is one thing you have not done before.
I have done the way you told me before.
Yes.
It was a disaster.
Yes. Go to another one until you find the right person.
You have more disasters, I
Yes.
understand.
The thing is,
I think I do not know the difference between existing and living. You know, I feel sometimes I'm only existing, not living. And I want to live my life, completely to live my life.
to live your life is to have somebody to remind you that you're alive.
But I think this is a traditional relationship, and I disagree these kind of traditional relationships. I don't believe in this. And
No,
I think this is the reason I don't know, I resist on this.
I'm not saying you should get married. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you should follow everybody else. Maybe your life will not take you this. But I'm saying something else. Very practical. Our issues, I'll speak openly so you don't feel that I'm focusing on you so much. Everything that happened to us, everybody who hurt, traumatized, suffered in any way, is boiled down to one thing and one thing only. Yes? A relationship. It was a relationship. Now, the word relationship means a partner, not necessarily. There is a disconnection in a relationship that really hurt, especially for someone we love. Yes? How on earth you can fix this by making films and helping people? It has to have another person.
I always saw, I don't know, bad relationships.
Yes.
Non-functional relationships.
Yes.
Relationships with problem, with a lot of lies. Everybody lies the others.
Yes.
Why would I want this?
The same for me. I did this for many years. But you see, watch a child trying to walk. They never give up. They walk in the end. You are trying to walk.
Yes, but I don't believe in this
But
philosophy.
you
I don't believe in this philosophy. I would be unhappy.
Okay, good. I know I'm not saying stick with somebody the rest of your life. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying marry somebody.
You will not accept this. Nobody wants my philosophy, you know?
What philosophy?
To be free.
To be free?
Yes.
You can be free with somebody.
It's hard to say this because I tried on my own life. And
Yes.
I have never been free.
You can. What free means?
To do what you want, when you want, with who you want.
Okay. What you're saying to me now, yes, is the reason you give yourself not to meet somebody. Have you ever experienced somebody loving you
Yes.
for who you are
Yes.
without giving them anything?
Yes.
You have. For how long?
I don't know.
Okay.
Many times.
Okay. And what happened in the end of this?
The person wanted to control me.
Yes?
Yes.
So
To
that
control me, and when I feel that someone wants to control me, I become crazy. Not violent, but
Great.
crazy inside myself.
if the person wants to control you, the person does not love you.
I think everybody wants to control something, and I have never met this kind of person who doesn't want control.
Yeah. Okay. If the person truly loves you, they will not control you.
Yes, I agree with you, but I have never met this kind of human. Everybody needs to control. And I had a lot of experiences that confirm this.
Okay.
As long as I told them that the only thing I want is to be free, in my way to be free.
You told them in the beginning?
Yes.
You have already set yourself to fail.
Why? because I was honest.
You invited them to control you.
What should I do?
You already told them, keep away from me.
No.
You have.
But why? Because I want to...
I always say, love doesn't ask any questions. This is not a business contract.
But
why are you afraid of?
They have expectations.
Let them have expectations.
And after that they will be hurt.
Why?
And they will cry.
You are going to something that in the future is not here. You're going into these relationships, yes? Or maybe this is the only people you meet. Who knows? You already planned your future. You already saw. Now, why are we talking about this?
I don't know. Let's change the topic.
No. No, that's a big question. When you say control, yes, it has another sound to me.
I can't stand the authority.
Yes.
I don't like authority. I don't know. If I plan to meet a person after 2 weeks, I can't stand it. I like to plan tomorrow, maybe today, but not after 2 weeks.
Yes. Let's talk generally because we don't focus too much on you.
Okay.
One of the big issues that face many people in life, they want life to be how they wanted it to be. And it will never be. They want life according to how they see it should happen. It will never happen this way. This is one area. The other area is when you say the word control, something is happening about control that you saw that you don't like. Or somebody suffered from control, or suffered injustice, whatever it is.
Yes, I suffered injustice because of the control.
Yes. So now, you will never allow anybody to control you anymore, but how do you know they will?
I'm sure they will because I have the sixth sense. All my life I wanted to be free, so I think I'm like a freedom warrior. I'm looking every day for injustice, to find injustice.
Great.
And I'm addicted to find injustice. I don't know why.
This is what all your films are about.
Yes. Yes, I find out this because I interviewed 3 survivors from Auschwitz.
Yes.
It's all about suffering, but also about humor. I like depression and humor. I don't know why.
No, the humor is your way out. It gives you a little holiday from suffering.
My work time is suffering, and sometimes
it's just when it gets when it gets too much, you have a little holiday.
3 survivors from Auschwitz.
Well, I saw the film about about the funeral, about the car accidents.
Yes.
I have a habit of watching, singers, actor, performers. I am not interested in their films. I'm interested in their lives, in their own lives. Yes, I have a hobby of doing this. Okay, and I start watching, reading the life about, say, singers, and I listen to the songs, and it was amazing. The words in the songs is about them. How on earth they get into singing a song about their life? And I am very good at working with people who have traumatic childhood. It's about my life. The same. What does it tell us? Our gifts is in our pain. It's there. But don't get carried away and think you're a hero. You suffered. You see?
You think my movie is about my life?
Yes, absolutely. And it's okay. It actually makes it more real. because you're very connected to it. Your heart is there, you see.
Why do I want to receive an award, big award, maybe Oscar prize?
It's very symbolic to the ultimate appreciation and love from somebody that you really needed the love.
I think the film is about my future Oscar, and I feel angry when I think about the critics who will decide that I will win or not win.
This is the war inside.
Inside me.
Yeah. I actually dreamt for many years that I'm going to receive Oscar for my work also. But I am very subtle narcissistic, not
like me.
Not like you. I did. When you said it, I remember. I did, and I started imagining myself receiving it and making a speech and all these kind of things. I did. I'm very creative.
In my screenplay, I have to have a speech,
Yes.
like winning.
Yes. Look. This conversation, it's for all humanity. And the time we live in now, really. So many of us have never really received. You know, our parents, it is like the whole world to us. Our best friend, our heroes, our love, connection to life. We have so much, they are life. And when these people are traumatized or hurt or don't really admire us, it's something. It's not that easy. I can even almost say now that all therapists and helpers are in the same position. Maybe doctors even. But some people get carried away with their work and they forgot that they are really hurt inside. So this is a very important part of our interview for people to listen to it. So if you work through this consciously, you will get there. But when you keep asking the questions, why I'm like this, and I am like this, and I'm like, you know that who's talking? And when you say this, your left brain talking to me, that doesn't want to feel anything by asking questions and being angry with you. That's holding you tight. The force you have stopping you from opening your heart and surrender to your journey that you are going on. I actually now think no matter how much anybody tell you, you will keep doing the same thing. Because you're going to have to experience this. You're going to have to get tired of making films. Tired. And then when you get so tired and your energy is gone, yes, you will make the best film in the world.
Do you think I betray myself now by making movies?
No, I never said that. I actually said this is your process. I would make as many films as possible. As many as possible.
I think the film is my therapy in a way.
Yeah, it is your therapy, but therapy takes a very long time. There's a sentence in the Quran, which I like the philosophy, I'm not believing everything like this. And it says, if you're doing something wrong, I'm not saying the exactly quote, God will let you keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it until you learn. Nobody in this world will listen to anybody else. They will keep doing the same thing. I tried for 30 years. Everybody ends up doing what they want. You are driven to do this. You are driven by a force. You see? This force, I hope it will destroy you in a positive way until the real Ştefan emerge. And when? This is, I cannot say, of course. But can you see every film you make is part of your process?
Yes, I think.
Everything. Some people will come and participate in your films and will also give you a push. And if a film fails, it will be fantastic.
Why? I'm working a lot, Menis.
It will be the best one. Don't go now and make film to fail, because I know you.
I'm able to do this.
This is why I don't make things very clear to people, because anything I ask, I say, they make it into a goal. You see? I am so glad you're confused. That's my real job.